In this video, you will learn how to use a coping saw. The coping saw is used to make intricate shapes and interior cutouts. They are only designed to cut thin wood pieces, not more than 1 inch in thickness. The tools and materials that you will need are a pencil, a tri-square, a piece of wood, a hand drill, and a coping saw. The flexible U-shaped frame permits long cuts into material. The blade of the coping saw can be detached from the frame at one end and pass through a hole drilled through the middle of a piece. A coping saw has a thin blade which allows it to cut intricate shapes and tight curves. The handle of the saw is tapered for a better grip when sawing. Fix the workpiece in the vise. Use a tri-square to make a straight line that runs across 3 sides of the piece. Wrap your fingers and palm around the handle with a comfortable and tight grip. Place a blade of the saw on the start of the cut. Slide the blade backwards 2 to 3 times in order to make a slit. This will help in keeping the blade stationary when you begin sawing. When holding the saw with one hand, keep the blade in line with your elbow. When holding the saw with 2 hands, position the blade in line with the center of your chest. Start sawing with a few pull strokes. The blade should be parallel to the table and straight. If the blade is tilted or twisted, the cut on one side of the wood will not align with the cut on the other side. To cut a curve from the edge to the center of the wooden piece, first draw the line of the cut with a pencil. At the point where the curved line touches the edge, make a reference line for the blade using a pencil and a tri-square. Keep the blade on this line and make a slit by moving the blade forward. Now begin sawing as you continue cutting the curve. The only movement that has to change is the rotation of the frame to the left or to the right. Rotating the frame will also force the blade to rotate, forming a curve. Keep following the cut with the blade. Move the blade forwards and backwards to pull it out from the cut. To saw a line that does not touch any edge of the workpiece, first drill a hole in the workpiece along the line. Now, use this hole as a starting point to draw the line across which you will make your cut. Here we will cut a circle. Loosen the handle of the saw and free the blade. Pass the blade through the drill hole and fix the frame back onto it. Guide the frame of the coping saw and start cutting along the curve in the workpiece. While sawing, keep moving steady. Changing speed while sawing may lead to inaccurate cuts. Do not put too much pressure on the blade as it is thin and may snap. Keep an eye on the lines drawn on the wood at all times in order to follow them. Remove the blade from the wood by detaching it from the loose end pin. You have now learnt how to use a coping saw.